After jury selection, ASAP Rocky's assault trial has formally begun. They began by making introductory remarks today, January 24th. Welcome back, it's your host Nancy Brown. If you are new here, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Paul Przelomiec, the La County Deputy District Attorney, opened, followed by Joe Tacopina, the rapper's attorney. The evidence that each side will use to bolster their claims during the trial was given. For instance, Tacopina once read a string of texts he claims were written by ASAP Relli, the man Rocky is alleged to have shot at.
Relli told his friend that Rocky was a piece of shit, declared, "I'm gonna beat this nigga up." They showed you a lot of text messages.
This is far from the only pertinent update in the case. However, Rocky's camp reportedly expressed dissatisfaction with the jury pool's lack of representation earlier this week. There are 12 jurors chosen for the trial of ASAP Rocky. The Los Angeles courts have selected 4 alternates and 12 jurors. On Friday, January 24th, the rapper's opening statement will be read. However, in this case, the jury selection process has been contentious. 5 men and 7 women have been chosen to determine if ASAP Rocky is guilty or innocent, but none of them are black. This has sparked opposition and criticism from a number of sources. According to the publication, ASAP Relli, the victim of the gun assault, and ASAP Rocky are both black. However, the jurors are Hispanic, Asian, and Caucasian. As a result, Joe Tacopina, ASAP Rocky's attorney, believed his client was not being treated fairly, particularly considering that the trial will be held in a place as varied as Los Angeles. We're in downtown Los Angeles, not a small town in Montana. Prior to the announcement of a jury selection, Tacopina told reporters. Al Sharpton echoed the remark. The civil rights leader expressed his dissatisfaction with the Los Angeles justice system on Twitter. "It is absolutely ridiculous that the jury will be not fair and representative, so as to deprive ASAP Rocky of a fair trial," Sharpton stated. "I am monitoring this trial and challenging the Los Angeles District Attorney to ensure that fair and representative justice is afforded to ASAP Rocky." Regretfully, the jury selection process was unaffected by the criticism. With regard to the jurors, there is an additional element of risk. According to Newsweek, one of them teaches firearms, and their knowledge could prove risky to Rocky during the trial. Joe Tacopina has blasted these external issues. ASAP Rocky has nothing to hide when it comes to his innocence, he told the site. In addition, the attorney asserted that he genuinely desired a juror with weapons experience. As things move forward, Tacopina believes it will actually improve his client's case. If Rocky is found guilty, he may spend 24 years in prison. On Tuesday, ASAP Rocky showed up to a downtown Los Angeles courthouse to select a jury for his criminal assault trial. Superior Court Judge Mark Arnold has said that he wants to seat a jury quickly. "I will let the jurors know that regardless of who a defendant is, whether they're the richest person in the world or the poorest person, everybody is to be treated the same," he said at a pretrial hearing caught by the Associated Press. In turn, opening statements could begin as early as Wednesday. Prosecutors offered Rocky a plea agreement of 180 days in county jail with 3 years of probation and a 7-year suspended prison sentence in exchange for a guilty plea to one assault charge. But Rocky turned it down, according to reporter Megan Cuniff. Rocky is accused of assault with a semi-automatic firearm on 2 separate felony counts. He faces a maximum sentence of 24 years in jail if found guilty. He has remained innocent throughout the process and has already entered a not guilty plea.
Girlfriend?
His wife. It's his common law wife, Your Honor. They have children together, so.
Quickly, there was some misunderstanding in the courtroom on Wednesday due to Rocky's friendship with Rihanna, as Judge Mark S. Arnold tried to think of a way to mention the legendary vocalist. Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, referred to her as Rocky's common-law wife, which basically means that a pair acts like they are married even though they don't meet the legal requirements.
Characterized as common-law wife? Whatever you want me to call her.
And counsel for the state retorted to Tacopina's suggestion, "If they're not legally married, we prefer that she not be referred to as his wife and that she is just referred to as his significant other or mother of his children." Arnold ended up ruling, if they are not legally married, she is his significant other. On Wednesday, Rihanna was mentioned more than once. Tacopina also disclosed that she probably won't be attending Rocky's hearings when the trial begins next week. While speaking to reporters outside of the Clara Shortridge Foltz Criminal Justice Center in Los Angeles, he's very protective of Rihanna and doesn't want her anywhere near this proceeding. "But that's a family decision they'll make," Tacopina said. "It's been something that's waiting over Rocky's head and Rihanna and their families' heads for a while, and we're just ready. We're anxious to get this thing underway and get this behind him." Charges have been brought against Rocky for allegedly shooting at his old pal ASAP Relli in Hollywood 3 years ago. According to Tacopina, the rapper is ready to go and doing great. "He's great, he's as busy as ever. He was in Germany for Puma just now. He's got a full slate. He's got 2 young babies that he's very much involved in the upbringing of and he's hands-on with them," the attorney said.